Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading, in particular, mystery reading at number 803. My name is Elizabeth. Before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed. So if you are a reoccurring viewer, you enjoy my work, and would like to help support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by sticking around, hitting that subscribe button down below, and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. My current goal is 500 subscribers, so I can have access to channel memberships, and I am just focused on the milestone of 200 subscribers for now to reach that 500 subscriber goal. So if you decide to help me out with that, thank you very much. I'm being reminded of this reader who says, like, before getting into the reading, he lets his audience know that they are safe in that space that he creates with him. If you know him, you might know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you know, only take it if it resonates, but maybe someone here needs to know that you are safe when it comes to watching, you know, I guess tarot readings on YouTube in general. As long as you trust yourself, you believe in yourself, you trust yourself more than the reader. That's how I believe it always should be. The reader isn't there to tell you things. They're there to guide you. You are the one who is supposed to decide why you're there, why you're listening, why you're tuning in. So maybe you recently watched a reading where maybe the reader felt a little off, and you can trust that, even if it was me. You might hear fireworks going off in the background, by the way. It's July 5th, Independence Day is over, so people tend to do that, where they still let off fireworks even though the holidays passed. But I do know that fireworks are supposed to be symbolic of the sounds of battle and war. It's supposed to symbolize the battle that granted us independence, I believe. So maybe there's a significant war or battle here, you know, that could feel significant to you, whether it's a literal war or something more metaphysical or metaphorical. Meta might be significant. That feels like a certain phrase that's just like sticking out to me. But getting into interpreting the number 803, the number 8 is about letting go, trusting that whatever is lost will be replaced. Life is an ebb and flow and up and down. You're not always going to be gaining and receiving. Sometimes you will be losing or giving. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, that's for you to decide. But there could definitely be something or someone here that you do need to let go, so that way you can make room for someone or something better. And you might have to look deeper for what, you know, to understand what this someone or something is, because maybe it's something about yourself, or, you know, the way that you think, the way that you feel, what you believe, you know, something more deep than this physical reality. You should know what it is, but you don't have to, you know. This could just be a guided reading coming in for you, like, hey, just to let you know there's something you need to let go, whether you know it or not. The 0 is about cycles and change, endings, beginnings. It can also be about something coming full circle, like a full journey from start to end. Which that makes sense with needing to let something go, because once with an ending, there is a beginning. Something new starts when something old ends. So whatever you're being called to let go, like what I was saying about something new taking its place, something needs room to start. You need to clear space and make that room. And the number 3 is about expressing yourself. It can be about healing. So for somebody, it could definitely be something internal. Like you could be being called to release negative thoughts, feelings, beliefs, to replace them with positive feelings, thoughts, and beliefs that empower you and uplift you and energize you. You know, replacing something worse with something better. I don't know if I already said it, but it can be about expressing yourself and communication. You need to be honest with yourself, and maybe you need to be honest with someone else or other people. You gotta use your voice, set proper boundaries, even if it's about communicating with yourself and setting boundaries with yourself. You might need to take a deeper look at what you accept from yourself and, decide if that is truly what you deserve from yourself. There's something you need to let go so something can take its place. It feels like it's going to take some healing, some communicating, expressing yourself, even if it's just to yourself, in more creative ways like journaling, singing, or, stuff like that. Adding up these numbers, 8 plus 0 is still 8, plus 3 is 11. This immediately makes me think of the Justice card, and I just felt the word Justitia, which means justice in Italian. So I feel like your ancestors, Italian or not, they want you to have justice and peace and balance and harmony in your life, but you need to understand that you are going to be the person who creates that peace and that justice, that fairness. It could be one of those readings where you are being called to use your power through using your voice, setting those boundaries, and allowing yourself to let go and embrace someone or something new. And this could be many situations or many people. It really just depends on who's watching this. But with the number 11, 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 is about balance, and it can also be confirmation for me to let go, to restore balance. So something is definitely interfering with your peace, and you need to identify that and do something about it. Something could be messing with your lifestyle or your sense of stability, inside, outside, could be both, could be one or just the other. But it's time to address it, let it go, restore balance, and give yourself the peace and the harmony that you deserve. Emphasis on giving yourself that. The only person who has the power to let go is you. And I'm being reminded of a card that I saw before I started recording that said, the only person who can stop you is you. So, whether it applies to you or not, don't be your own worst enemy, because you don't deserve that. I'm going to start wrapping up this reading by drawing out a card from the Prisma Visions Tarot, just to see what comes through, to see how it aligns with the number 803. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. We have the 9 of Cups. For some reason I'm wanting to say the 9 of Pentacles. There's a symbol planet there if you want to look it up. There's also the zodiac sign of Pisces, and this is water energy. And I just burped. And I was thinking about how, this is something emotional, mental, internal, that you need to release or let go. And it can be attached to something external. Like if you let go of something emotional, it's going to require letting go of something physical. This 9 of Cups felt very confirming, because before the 9 of Cups is the 8 of Cups. And I saw that card earlier today, and it was in reverse. And it being in reverse means you're either holding on too tight or you've let go. So that could either be confirmation for you or just trying to get you to open your eyes more and pay attention. Like there could be something here that you are holding on too tightly. It's affecting your mental state, your peace. You need to allow yourself to let go and find closure. The 9 of Pentacles is all about fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. It can also be like a wish granted type of card. You need to allow yourself to be in a peaceful state, just like this person sitting on a bench. Sometimes letting go can be bittersweet. It can be really hard to let go, but once you're on the other side, There's just something so freeing about it, and you deserve to feel that freedom and that peace. Peace just keeps coming through, so make sure you're giving yourself the peace and the balance that you deserve by letting go.